My name is Daniel Florenco, and today we're going to be walking around Waikiki, asking people a couple questions, see if they know what's going on here with the erosion, rising sea levels, and the receding shorelines. Before we get started, I want to talk to you guys a little about the history of Waikiki Beach. Waikiki means sprouting water, a reference to the rivers and springs that richly flowed into the area. Much of it was swampland, and in the 1400s, Chief Kalamakua designed an irrigation system to take advantage of Waikiki's abundant resources. The Hawaiian Islands were first discovered by Europeans in 1778 when British explorer Captain James Cook landed on Kauai. By the early 1800s, Honolulu began as a small harbor village established by foreign fishermen. The first hotel built on Waikiki Beach was the Moana Hotel. It was built by a wealthy Honolulu landowner, Walter Chamberlain Peacock. They opened their doors to the public on March 11, 1901. This would start a new era for Honolulu, attracting more tourists and gaining global recognition. After the bombing in Pearl Harbor in 1941 and the end of the Second World War, tourism thrived during the late 1940s and 1950s. Waikiki went from having just a couple hotels on the beach to exploding into a full-blown city in less than a century. With such a rapid growth of population and industrialism, there has been a huge negative impact on the environment here in Hawaii. Channels, basins, and ponds have been dredged into the reef for navigation of boats and the public recreational use of the ocean. By 1950, more than 80 structures, including seawalls, groins, piers, and storm drains, were built along the Waikiki shore. It has been recorded that since the 1920s, sand has been brought in from Manhattan Beach, California, Australia, and Molokai, Hawaii to replenish the shrinking beaches of Waikiki. If things are not changed and greenhouse gas emissions are not reduced, sea levels are expected to rise 3 feet this century. This will leave Waikiki completely underwater and will damage approximately $5 billion of taxable real estate. This will not only affect Waikiki and Oahu, but all the Hawaiian Islands. Waikiki and tourism is one of our state's biggest sources of revenue and will drastically change our economy if something like that were to happen. We need to do something to change the trajectory this island is going. That is why today I am going around Waikiki and talking to people on the street to bring awareness to this dire problem. Where are you from?
I'm from South Korea, Busan, in the south of South Korea.
And have you been to Hawaii before?
No, this is my first time coming here.
So today I just want to ask you a couple questions to bring some awareness to like the rising sea levels and the erosion going here in Waikiki.
Okay.
So what was the name of the first hotel built on Waikiki? The Moana Surfrider, the Royal Hawaiian, Outrigger Waikiki, or Hyatt Regency Waikiki?
I think it's Moana Surfrider.
Yeah, you're correct.
Okay.
A Western Resort Spa, it opened its doors to public on March 11, 1901.
Okay.
Okay, so
Cool.
second
Got it
question.
right. Okay.
Which of these plants are native to the Hawaiian Islands?
Okay.
Coconut trees, pineapples, sugarcane, or none of the above?
None of the above.
Yeah, you're correct. None of the above. They were all
Whoa.
introduced early.
All right.
Alright, so where does the sand in Waikiki come from? Manhattan Beach, California, Gold Coast, Australia, Molokai, Hawaii, or all of the above?
I think it's all of the above.
Yeah, it is all of the above. So like the beaches have been eroding away and we're losing shoreline, so they've been pumping sand to like replenish the the beaches.
Right, so that you guys can get tourists.
Yeah.
That's fair.
So by the end of the century, how high are sea levels expected to rise?
Century?
End of the century.
Okay.
So 3 feet, 1.5 feet, 5 feet, or 8 inches?
5 feet.
5 feet. Close, but it's 3 feet. And if it does raise 3 feet, then Waikiki will be underwater.
Oh shoot, yeah, I heard that too.
It's crazy.
That is crazy.
So what is the best way to prevent this problem? Use reusable water bottles and utensils, try to drive less to reduce greenhouse gas emissions, pick up trash when you see it on the ground, or educate your friends and family about this problem?
I would say the last one.
Education.
Yeah.
I mean, that is a big thing, but everything helps. Like
Sure. Yeah.
everything you do
Yeah,
can
you
help.
have to do it together, obviously.
Yeah, and make a little difference. So what did you learn today?
Some interesting stuff about Hawaii, which I kind of guessed, but I kind of had some idea about it, but kind of confirmed.
Yeah. So like there is a problem, and we need to do something about it.
Right.
So I hope this kind of brought some awareness to you, and
No,
you can
it
maybe
did.
share it to somebody else.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you.
Well, no problem.
Okay. So where are you guys from?
We're from San Diego.
San Diego. What part?
I'm from Mission Valley.
Yeah, Mission Valley.
And
Valley.
is this your guys' first time here?
This is not her first time. This is my first time.
Nice.
Second.
San Diego
So
or in Hawaii.
I don't know if you guys know this, but we have a problem with receding shorelines and just a lot of litter on the beach, and I'm trying to bring awareness to that so we can reduce the problem.
Okay.
So I'm gonna ask you guys a couple questions.
Okay.
So what was the name of the first hotel built on Waikiki Beach? A, the Moana Surf Rider, B, the Royal Hawaiian, C, the Outrigger Waikiki, or D, Hyatt Regency Waikiki?
I feel like the Royal.
I'm saying Hyatt Regency.
It was the Moana Surf Rider.
We're clearly
It's the-
not from here.
It's all good, all good. It's good. It's
I know where it is.
Waikiki. Most of the people aren't from here, so this is to bring awareness to everybody.
History.
Understood.
Yeah. So, which of these plants are native to the Hawaiian Islands? Coconut trees, pineapples, sugarcane, or none of the above?
I don't know why I want to say sugar cane, but I'm probably totally
Usually when
wrong.
it's multiple choice, none of the above is the correct answer.
Yeah.
We're going D.
None of the above. They're all introduced. Nice.
I got that one.
Okay, so where does the sand in Waikiki come from? Manhattan Beach, California, Gold Coast, Australia, Molokai, Hawaii, or all of the above?
It comes from all of the above.
All of the above.
Yeah.
So it's been recorded since the 1920s. We've been bringing sand from out of island to pump in to fill in the receding shorelines. So all the sand on this beach is not all Hawaiian sand.
Got it.
Nice.
That's good to know, man.
Okay, so by the end of the century, how high are sea levels expected to rise?
Flooded.
Flooded, but how high? 3 feet, 1.5 feet, 5 feet, or 8 inches?
Not as high as San Diegans.
Not as high
Oh
as
my
San
God.
Diego's. How high?
What was it? 5 feet? The highest one?
It's
Go
a
C.
C, 5 feet.
C.
It's actually A, 3 feet.
Really?
So if greenhouse gases emissions don't reduce by the end of the century,
Global warming's gonna.
yeah, it'll overflow. So what is the best way to prevent this problem? Use reusable water bottles and utensils. Try to drive less to reduce greenhouse gas emissions. Pick up trash when you see it on the ground, or educate your friends and family about this problem.
D.
All of the above.
Educate.
All of the
Educate.
above. Education.
Educate.
Education is the biggest thing.
Education,
So,
yeah.
what did you guys learn today? Is there a problem? Is it real?
Yes.
Oh, it's real. It's a real issue.
yeah, definitely.
And I realize all this sand right here is not natural Hawaiian sand.
Can I get a shaka?
Let's get it.
Yee!